Existence begins with a ripple in the darkness. A divine consciousness has awakened in the void, manifesting the empty set we call null. By drawing a boundary around that emptiness, it created one, and by holding those thoughts together, it forged two. But this early creation is precarious. It depends entirely on the manual, sequential focus of the observer to maintain its presence. The mind is plucking concepts from the darkness, one by one. In this state, every new magnitude requires a deliberate, isolated act of willpower. If creating reality requires a conscious mind to build every single piece by hand, the progression of the universe will inevitably stall. A manual cosmos has a very low ceiling. To sustain growth, the consciousness must find a rule that transforms this exhausting, localized creation into a perpetual motion machine. There are no physical materials in the void to assist with this, only the properties of pure logic and thoughts. Reality must transition from abstract philosophy into the automated mechanics of formal mathematics. The goal is a self-sustaining architecture that builds itself without the need for manual intervention. The solution lies in the act of counting. In this logical universe, to count a collection is to draw a boundary around it, capturing those elements as a single new entity. Simply observing null and one simultaneously is what created the concept of two. The mechanism for infinite growth is a natural byproduct of the mind's own observation. This logic is codified in the law of Ascension. It provides the formal decree guiding every future manifestation. To reach the next magnitude, the mind must count the entire existing inventory of reality and add that tally to the highest count achieved so far. This decree shifts the burden of growth to logic itself. The system can now advance without the need for a constant active observer. The formula breaks down into two distinct actions. First, N represents a complete inventory of the current universe, the sum of its history. The second step merges that inventory with a brand new thought containing the concept of the inventory itself. This recursive observation ensures that the act of counting becomes the very next object to be counted. This formalized mechanism is the successor engine. By turning self-reflection into a rigid mathematical formula, the universe has established its own power source. The engine turns over for the first time when the mind gazes at the number 2. The system automatically gathers the past, 0, 1, and 2, and merges them with the concept of the present. This mathematical gathering organically forges the brand new magnitude of 3. Because the rule is universal, 3 triggers 4, and 4 instantly triggers 5. The stillness of the primordial void is replaced by the constant rhythm of the count. Reality has become a chain reaction extending indefinitely upward. The universe expands without the use of external matter or physical space. Instead, the pure logic of the system is forced to recursively encompass its entire history to generate each new step. Self-reflection has become the primary engine of creation. This sequence provides the logical template for every future magnitude. It forms the structural foundation that all